Now, you will know that recently we talk of a Nio partnership starting or partnering with a certain university that will help them develop their own batteries. This is something that is a very good partnership for Nio, because one thing which the Nio CEO had said previously is that for them to get gross margins over 20%, they will need to produce their own chips and also produce their own batteries. We know that Nio has started producing their own chips, but in terms of battery, they have not started producing their own batteries. And I tell you, very soon, maybe within the space of 2 years, Nio should start producing their own batteries, or should start mass producing their own batteries, which is something that is pretty exciting, and we look forward to that. Now, the reason why I'm revisiting that story of Nio partnering with a certain university which will help them deploy their own batteries is, well, I've seen that on the streets of social media there are quite a number of people that are saying that apparently ONVO battery supplier BYD is not able to produce 10,000 batteries on a monthly basis for ONVO, which this is spiking a rumors of saying that ONVO might not be able to deliver 10,000 deliveries. This is something that I'm seeing on the streets of social media, which personally I would like to come and say, I do not think that the ONVO president can come, not once, not twice, not thrice, but quite a number of times, coming and reiterating that they will get 10,000 deliveries this month, knowing very well that BYD won't be able to give them 10,000 batteries. I do not think that is possible. Honestly, I still believe that ONVO will get us plus 10,000 deliveries this month. So these rumors that we are seeing on the streets of social media, whereby some of the new investors or retail investors are saying that ONVO won't be able to get to 10,000, I would like to ignore that for now, because even 2 days ago, the president of Nio came and said 10,000. I do not think that Nio can be that stupid in a way that they let the ONVO president continue promising investors over 10,000 deliveries of ONVO this month, knowing very well that they will not be able to produce that. I do not think that is the case. I do not think that can be very accurate. If it is, then this won't be good news for Nio. Nio stock price will tank because the investors will punish the Nio share price, which I do not think it will be the case. This ONVO president coming and being confident, reiterating 10,000, and coming and even wanting to place bets, it shows that he has the confidence to say that they will be able to deliver over 10,000 vehicles this month. I mean, insurance registrations came out, and ONVO had total insurance registrations of over 1,400 in the first week of this month. For ONVO to be able to deliver 10,000 vehicles, they need to be at 2,500 insurance registrations on a weekly basis. But this is not a train smash. 1,400 is not a train smash at all, because one of the things that we usually see onto the insurance registrations is that first weeks we know that numbers are low, last 2 weeks the numbers are usually high, which I think we can only judge if whether ONVO will make it to the 10,000 or not, maybe after the 3 weeks. After 3 weeks into December, meaning that we need to wait maybe until the 21st and check if Nio won't be able to report quite significant amount of insurance registrations for ONVO. I don't think it's over yet. 1,400, it is the insurance I think it's the second most insurance registrations that we've ever seen from ONVO. And I think, yeah, man, let's just wait, let's see, before we conclude, before we judge, before we start saying bad stuff about Nio. Like I said, I don't not think that the ONVO president could just come and reiterate time and time again that they are going to get 10,000, knowing very well that BYD won't give them 10,000 batteries. I don't think that will be the case. So me, I'm choosing to wait. I'm choosing to see, to continue monitoring insurance registrations, though they don't reflect actual numbers but give us a guidance on or what we can expect. I'm deciding to wait on this Nio. I'm deciding to also wait on the insurance registrations to see if Nio can be able to regain the 20,000 monthly deliveries, which will help them get to the 30,500 deliveries which they have to deliver for the month of December to get to their lower side of the guidance of 72,000 deliveries. I know right now it might not be promising, but me, I want to give you the benefit of the doubt, man, because one thing that I told you is that when Nio announced their Q3 earnings on the 20th of November, it was already end of the month or close to end of November, of which I do not think the 20,500 which Nio reported as November deliveries was that much of a surprise from Nio, because it was already end of the month, and therefore it means that Nio maybe already knew that they were going to get where the deliveries they got, plus minus, right? Which therefore gives me the confidence that Nio giving that guidance of 72,000, it means that they made some calculations, they made some calcs, and therefore we need to trust Nio and see how many vehicles, how many sales they generate, and hopefully it gets better for Nio, because if it doesn't, it will get to a point in time where investors won't trust this company at all. And one thing that we know coming from the CEO, he always emphasizes the point that Nio has got to improve and make sure that investors get rewarded for investing into the company. This was from the recent internal letter that the Nio CEO wrote to all the Nio employees, to say that they need to work as hard as possible and deliver as high as possible to make sure that they satisfy also the investors, or us as the investors, which is something that is good, man. I know right now, like I said, it might not be looking promising, but I think the future, there is a good future into Nio. I mean, after all, like I said, when I started this video, I was talking about some of the latest developments or some of the latest moves that Nio has made to start, or to be able to start producing their own batteries, of which when that happens, when that takes place, it's lights out for this company. You and me can agree that it is lights out. All we need to do will be to brace ourselves for what's coming. Yeah, which I must say, those that are persevering will be the ones to be rewarded. The weekends that are deciding to let go, I think is still fine, man. But based on the developments that we've been getting from Nio, based on things that we've been seeing coming from Nio, R&Ds, that some of the Nio's latest technology, you and me can agree that this company is set for greatness, and those that are persevering throughout the headwinds of the share price will be the ones to reap the benefit of the good gains that we are going to see coming from Nio. Blue sky is coming, man. Long term will win. Share price wise, I know today we are on the red, but I tell you, in the long term we shall win. Long term will win. Those that are persevering throughout the headwinds of the share price will be the one to be rewarded in the long term. Tell me what you think about this, man. I think we need to brace ourselves for what's coming. I think we need to give Nio a chance to deliver this month, and then judge them if they don't, and judge them maybe towards the end of this month, when we have seen at least insurance registrations for like 3 weeks. Otherwise, until then, I think you and me, if we are to judge Nio now, maybe we'll probably be doing some guesswork, which might not be that accurate, especially knowing that they still like 3 weeks when you will be delivering, or will still need to deliver their vehicles to get to the over 30,000 deliveries they promised. So tell me what you think, man. Blue sky is coming. Long term will win. That's all from me. These are just my opinions, and God bless you all.